life knows you too well and loves you so much, and here you are thinking, am I enough? It's got you to where you are. You've never done anything to get where you are right now. You've never gone out to find some oxygen. You haven't done anything to digest the foods that you eat and give the nutrition to different parts of your body. You've never done anything, really. And life knows you too well. It knows what you want. It knows what's good for you. It knows who you're going to be in 10 days or 10 weeks or 10 months or 10 years, and what is good for you and what is good for you when you're going to be 10 months older. So maybe what you want right now is not good for that. But then again, you're here thinking, am I going to be alright? I'm alone. But you didn't even need to ask, because it knows you and it's got your back without you saying thank you to it at all. It's doing it still. It's got your back, but you don't trust it. You don't even think about it. And I think that's where every worry starts, because you don't trust that you are taken care of and that you've never done anything to get yourself where you are right now. You haven't done anything. You don't even want the things that you think you want. You want the things that you want because of the life you've had, and you didn't really chose the life that you had. You did on some levels, but as the human that we are, you even have the desires that you have because of the opportunity to be alive. I really want to have this trust in my body, just knowing that, just knowing that life's got my back. It's just got my back. Whatever is good happens for me. You know, this happens or something else happens. I saw this post from years ago on Instagram that my friend had put a post and it had captioned that it will happen or it won't. And I saw a comment of me from years ago writing, it will happen or something else will happen. And it got me thinking, yeah, exactly. Because the problem is that we have this belief that it's either this or nothing. It's either this job that's going to make me happy or nothing else will ever make me happy. It's either this person or I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. It's either this good grade or I'm going to be a loser. But the thing is, it's either this or something else. For this not to happen, there is space for something else that is usually better to happen. So that's the scarcity mindset speaking. Right? It's either this or nothing else. But if you actually believed that if this doesn't happen, there's going to be something else outside, are you going to be so afraid of that thing not happening? I won't. But who is guilty of being afraid of it and doing that and not believing that there is something else for you? I am guilty of that. It's about practicing repeatedly to carve that into your being, that my life goes exactly the way that is best for me. And what I think is good for me to happen, even if it doesn't, life still has got my back. And it knows me too well. So if this doesn't happen, something that is so much better will happen. And just, practicing to have that feeling of trust in those moments, which is very difficult, but you're worth the effort. And we forget that. We forget that we are worthy of efforts. We are worthy of difficult decisions. We are worthy of being loved when we are being childish. We are worthy of being accepted even when we are unreasonable. And I don't mean that by other people necessarily. I mean we are worthy of that from us, or we don't do it. because we think it's difficult, but we do the same thing for other people. But for me, it's suddenly too difficult. And then suddenly someone else's idea of me is more important than my idea of me. Someone compliments about you and then you're suddenly so happy. Which, it's not something else that, some say don't be happy when you receive a compliment or receive a negative comment. Like, you should not feel any different when you are receiving a good comment or a bad comment about you. But I think compliments are an extension of the love that you already are and feel. So it should be an extension of the love that you already feel. So it doesn't necessarily make you feel better, but it does remind you of how good you feel. And so if the compliment is not the source of the love that you are, but an extension to it, and so in that case, a negative comment wouldn't feel bad because it's just disconnected from that love that you are. So you're just like, okay. And I think that's the healthiest balance, to do feel happy and do accept the compliments because it's an extension of the goodness that you are, but just be very disconnected from the negative comments. Let's not forget that you're not really doing much in life, and so just trust that you're held by life, you are held in its arms, even in the moments that you are judging yourself. It doesn't even want you to be grateful to love you. All the judgments that are on you are by you, not by life. Let's just practice trust and know that if you've come so far, the same thing that's got you so far will take you further and to places and other things that are good for you, that you may not even know of, because it knows you even more than you. Life knows you more than you know yourself. You don't even need to ask, because you don't really know yourself as deeply as it does. We just have to believe that we are protected and it's just safe. Everything is safe. You're exactly as you should be, exactly where you are. Nothing can add on you. And you're just experiencing the love that you already are. And everything else that feels good is an extension of that. Not a need to make you whole, because you already are whole.